Hello everybody, welcome to the video. I'm going to showcase a mob farm design that Avomance did back in 1.16, some variation of it. It is a magma cube farm. A few years back, I should have made this video then. Server made it myself, both of us by the name of Wayne. I go by Waynester, and he is Wayne5267 from the UK. We found ourselves with a need for magma cube design, but we had already ventured into the 1.19 version of the game where they introduced frogs into the game, and you can see I have some frogs down there below us. I did a quick YouTube search and nobody has actually combined these two farms. This is the same design basically block for block that Avomance did. He credited Gobspitt in his video for conversations that they had around the farm design itself back in 1.16. I'm going to go ahead and run this farm for a little bit. You saw in the chest it was basically empty down there, so you can kind of get a gist of the rates that it will produce. You can see there are plenty of magma in here. Did no spawn proofing down below the nether ceiling. Basalt Delta shouldn't really require it very much. It's not god tier rates. But as you can see, the kill chamber here is going to be much different from what Avomance did. He basically just had some hoppers here to collect the drops as you killed the magma cube to collect the cream for whatever needs you had. And we redesigned it using chains instead so that the smaller version of the magma cube can, come on, get down in there, and fall down into the farm to be gobbled up by the frogs and therefore give us froglight as well. I did a slight design change over our original design because if I can kill some of these, get them out of the way, you'll see that some of the drops wind up on top of the chains, like back there, and those I won't be able to reach. So continuing to kill them will actually sometimes cluster the items together, and then you can they'll just fall down in. However, I did put some fence gates on the back of this so that I could close it and reopen it, and it'll pop off the ones that I can't reach. And I have some trapdoors here where I can actually get down underneath in prone position and kind of inch in a little bit and get the ones closer on these 6 chains right next to me. The ones right here against the right against the trapdoors I'll easily be able to pick up, but the next 3 back I won't be able to unless I get down in here and kind of inch my way in. It is dangerous. You can get punched in the face by the magma cube, but it's not lethal, obviously. And let me kill just a few more and then we'll go check how much I actually picked up. You can see on my hotbar I already have some of the magma cream in my inventory, over half a stack. So let's clear this out. That should be good enough. And let's go down here and have a look. And as you can tell, I've already got near a stack of, better part of a stack of all of them, plus over 2 stacks of the magma cream. So the rates are decent. Let me go ahead and give you a free cam bird's eye view. This is, like I said, I'll have a link for Avomance's video in the description. I used a different block palette, but it's basically the same thing. My scaffolding going up here is what I'd use to get up topside to continue building when I had to go back and forth. Getting the frogs into the farm is going to be the most difficult part of building this. Resource-wise, glass can be either very easy to come by or very difficult depending on your methods and means. But as far as resources go, it is a fairly decent early game mob farm design that you could do to get all of the magma blocks that you need to build a gold farm like that. Yeah, you can follow his tutorial in the description. I do recommend you go ahead, I didn't do it with this one, you raise the farm up however far you can get it, because currently right now the very top side of this is only at what is it, 240, and we can go all the way up to 256 or 255 rather. So you could raise this up a good 10-15 blocks and that will help increase the rates because it'll reduce the amount of spawns that can happen underneath of the nether ceiling. I'll go ahead and fly down here under that, but you can see it's very simple design, nothing spectacular, easy to manage. Of course, getting the frogs in, I did it via scaffolding and leads, and you can see I still have magma cube down here underneath, but it doesn't seem to affect the rates extremely. But if I were to raise this up some more, it would reduce the spawnable spaces down here significantly and allow for more to spawn in the farm versus down here in the nether. Of course, I am down a little bit lower up there, so yeah. Let's go ahead. No, I'm actually still in the kill chamber. Anyway, kill some more here. As they keep pouring in one by one, it's going to be harder and harder if they're in your face to open and close these trapdoors, but that's been my method of trying to make this as lossless as possible. If you spend a significant amount of time here and not bother with the drops that are trapped on top of the chains and stuff, I have a hoarder mentality. I don't like to let stuff despawn. I want to grab everything and keep it. So yeah, let's go down and have a look-see. So you can see I've only run it just a few minutes. The drop rates are more than adequate. If you spend an hour here, you're going to more than fill up this double chest and back up into this hopper in the next double chest. And I just kind of have them tiered through. So design-wise, let me just go ahead and do a schematic load here. Oops, went too far. Farms, mob farm, magma. And this was the most recent one of this design, I think. So material list, this is kind of what you're looking at as far as what you would need to build it. So not a lot of resources really required. Glass and the cobbled deep slate, that's extremely easy to come by. Glass, if you have a desert, you can destroy and smelt into glass, or just do a lot of villager trades with librarians. Where did my brain go there? Anyway, that will be all for this video. I do thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and share with your friends, and you have a good day.